Hello, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the exciting series, Must-See Movie Recommendations. In this episode, we're going to introduce a few thrilling and enjoyable films that will provide you with an unforgettable viewing experience. Are you ready? Let's dive into the movies. Number 1, A Royal Affair. Are you ready for a journey into the heart of history and an incredible love story? A Royal Affair, a 2012 co-production from Denmark, Sweden, and the Czech Republic, takes you into a world of love, betrayal, and politics. The story follows an English princess who is forced into marriage with the young king of Denmark. However, soon after the wedding, she discovers that the king has a strange, somewhat insane personality. Amidst this turmoil, a forbidden love develops between the princess and the king's personal doctor. The plot of this film is surprisingly real, yet it feels like it's directly pulled from a fairy tale. Reasons why you should not miss this film. Unforgettable characters, from the quirky king to the princess trapped in love and politics. Forbidden love, a relationship that will make your heart race and keep your eyes glued to the screen. Impactful ending. The film's conclusion will deeply affect you and stay with you forever. Ratings. IMDb 7.5. Rotten Tomatoes 90%. This film features an outstanding performance by Mads Mikkelsen, one of the best of his career, and has been nominated for both a Golden Globe and an Academy Award, winning a Berlin Award. If you're looking for a historical romance with almost no risk of not liking it, A Royal Affair is an excellent choice for you. Number 2, Society of the Snow. Genre, survival drama. Produced in Spain and the USA 2023. Imagine crashing in the frozen Andes Mountains and now having to fight to survive in impossible conditions. This true story follows a group of young rugby players whose plane crashes in the mountains. The survivors of this disaster must face brutal cold, hunger, and terrifying choices. Society of the Snow is not just a film. It places you right in the middle of the disaster, as if you're experiencing the plane crash yourself, forced to fight for survival in this vast, white, and endless mountain range. Why you should watch this film. Based on true events, an unbelievable story that really happened. Immersive experience. The film is crafted in a way that transforms you from a viewer into a survivor. Terrifying decisions. The choices the survivors have to make will challenge your mind. Ratings. IMDb 7.8. Rotten Tomatoes 90%. This film has won 12 international awards and has been nominated for an Academy Award. Society of the Snow is one of the most impactful survival films that keeps you hooked until the very end. If you're a fan of survival movies based on true events and have the capacity to endure tense and nerve-wracking scenes, don't miss this one. This is a great set of film recommendations. Here's a polished and engaging rewrite of your text for improved fluency and readability. 3. Shaun of the Dead. Genre, zombie comedy romance country, UK, France, USA, 2004. You've probably seen plenty of zombie movies, but this one is different. Shaun of the Dead is a witty and creative take on the zombie genre, blending horror, comedy, and a touch of romance. The story follows Shaun, a guy whose girlfriend just broke up with him, and even his roommate mocks him, saying the world isn't ending. However, at that very moment, the world is ending outside. If you find this quirky concept interesting, you'll definitely love this film. Why you should watch it. Creative storytelling. The film takes a fresh approach to the zombie genre. A blend of humor and thrill. Expect laugh-out-loud moments combined with intense action. Strong cast and creators. Directed by Edgar Wright with Simon Pegg starring and co-writing, this film is a must-see for fans of sharp, intelligent humor. Ratings. IMDb 7.9. Rotten Tomatoes 92%. Shaun of the Dead is part of the iconic Cornetto trilogy, which also includes Hot Fuzz and The World's End. These films are praised for their unique blend of creativity and humor, making them fan favorites. With a budget of $38 million, the film grossed over $156 million worldwide. If you're looking for a unique take on the zombie genre that will make you laugh and keep you on the edge of your seat, Shaun of the Dead is the perfect choice.
Sorry, we're closed. Shaun of the Dead, the 20th anniversary re-release.
4. Talk to Me genre. Horror, Supernatural Country, Australia, 2022. The best horror film of recent years has finally arrived. This chilling story centers around a mummified hand with a terrifying power. If you hold the hand and say, "Talk to me," a spirit is summoned to communicate with you. But if you say, "I let you in," the spirit will possess you. The creepiest part? If you don't sever the connection within 90 seconds, the spirit will be yours forever. Why you should watch it. Unique creative concept. A supernatural tool that summons spirits. Tension and adrenaline. This film will thrill you with intense, heart-racing moments. Fresh direction. Directed by twin brothers from Australia, famous for their unique YouTube videos. Ratings: IMDb 8.1. Rotten Tomatoes 95%. This film was made on a $4.5 million budget and grossed over $92 million worldwide. Even Peter Jackson, the creator of The Lord of the Rings, has called it the scariest film of recent years. Recommendation: if you're a fan of horror films, this one may not give you nightmares, but it will definitely provide an exhilarating experience. However, if you're sensitive to horror, it's best not to watch it alone. You might lose some sleep afterward. 5. Triangle. Genre: mystery, horror. Country: UK, Australia, 2009. How about a mysterious and mind-bending film? Triangle starts with a strange premise that draws you in, becomes increasingly complex, and ends with a jaw-dropping twist. Story: a group of passengers on a sailing ship get caught in an unnatural storm, only to find a mysterious ship in the fog offering salvation. But when they board, they realize the ship is completely deserted. From here, an incredible and twisted story begins. Why you should watch it. Smart and philosophical storytelling. If you love films that make you ponder deep questions and solve mysteries, this one's for you. Suspense and tension. With every step, the film becomes more mysterious and even more thrilling. A shocking ending. Just when you think you have everything figured out, the film throws a curveball that will leave you stunned. Ratings: IMDb 6.9. Rotten Tomatoes 79%. Recommendation: if you're tired of straightforward films and want something that challenges your mind, Triangle is a must-see. This film mixes mystery, suspense, and thrills, keeping you hooked until the very end. Final thoughts. If you're trying to pick the perfect movie based on your mood and preferences, here's a quick guide. For historical drama and romance lovers, go for A Royal Affair. It immerses you in a fascinating love story with political intrigue. For those who enjoy survival films based on true events, The Society of the Snow offers an unforgettable experience of survival against the odds. For a fresh and funny take on zombies, Shaun of the Dead is your pick, combining humor and thrill in a unique way. For those who crave supernatural horror with a twist, Talk to Me will keep you on the edge of your seat. For fans of complex, mind-bending mysteries, Triangle will leave you questioning everything until the last frame. Our recommendation: consider your mood and choose the film that best suits your current vibe. Each of these films presents a different world, offering a unique cinematic experience worth your time. Which one will you watch first?